Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creation. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Now this is being Saturday, definitely not doing journals today, but yes, I did bring this one out, but I wanted to show you something. You see the little tape there and there, it looks like the old-fashioned tape. I love using the real thing, but I don't have it. So, and it is, a little difficult to get your hands on tape of that age. So, and I have tried a lot of different methods to make it, but I think I have finally found one that is fairly easy. Now, these are the sticky sheets of when I had, let me show you what these are from. If I can find my tape roller. I have the big roll of, when you tell it hit the floor, it's got a Morris hair on it, a big roll of sticky back tape. Now, if you've got a sticker sheet, even something that the stickers come off of, that would work, because you want something that is easy to release the tape, and sticker sheets are the best. So this is one that I had saved from there, and what I have done is I have taken, I don't know if you can see the edges with little tape sticking out there. All that is regular Scotch tape. Now, I do not like doing this with the shiny tape because for some reason it just does not want to work right. So, and all I do is I line them up, and if they stick out over a little bit, that's fine, because that tells me where my rows end, and it's easier to put your tape on that way. So, yeah, I spent all morning getting my desk cleaned up. And yes, I have a clean desk. So now I want to make sure I put everything back. Now, other than the tape on your sticker paper, you're going to need 3 more things. You're going to need alcohol. And this is the regular, alcohol we buy. We still have some from the pandemic. It doesn't really go bad. But it's a great disinfectant. Now, I put it in, this is just an eyedropper bottle. I have some in a spray bottle. But when you transfer this, when you go from this bottle to this bottle, put you down a paper towel. Now, it always happens. I always spill some on here. But I don't throw the paper towel away. I use it to actually wipe off my desk, which helps keep germs down. Next thing we're going to need, I just pulled out a selection of permanent markers. I've got, this is like a burnt orange, a brown, a mustard color, pink, and I want to say almost like a burgundy. But with these colors is what I'm going to create my tape with. But you do have to be careful because it does want to pull up. And what you come out with is this. Beautiful strips. And now you can see the piece I used in that album. I simply cut it off and then tear it in two. Very simple. So what we're going to do, and I like turning mine this way. You can do one at a time. You can do the whole sheet at a time. And all I'm going to do is lay some color down. Put that one there and come back here. And I'm going to do this on all of them, because this is going to be my old tape, remember? Whoops. Get that one down. I'm going to come back here on some of these with a lighter color. And I know it's hard to see, but it will show up when we use the alcohol. Now, on some of these, I am going to come in here, but I'm just doing dots of the darker color. Because remember, this is permanent marker. So when it's mixed with alcohol, you're going to get, that spreading effect. What happened to my... Oh, that came out the top. Oh well, I'll fix it in a few minutes. Come in here with some of the pink. It's more like a pinky peach. You'll put it on these three. Well, I missed this one. Back in, and then, comes back up there. Alright, now the brown, or the magenta. Because this one is so strong, I'm doing just little dabs. I'm only going to do it on 2 of them. Now, yes, by now some of these have dried. But it doesn't matter, because now I've got my Q-tip. Now, the first time you do it, you can just dip it in there and saturate it. But do not dip it after that, because then you'll get the color in there. And just come along here and rub it. Now, because I used, that may not look like much color to begin with, but when it dries, it will dry really, really nice. And if you want more color, wait till the alcohol dries, add some more. It's not going to hurt anything. Now, I'm doing mine strip by strip. You could do the whole page at a time, but I want the streaks. I missed a little down there on the end. Now, if you feel you're losing alcohol, just a little bit, and I'm going to hold this over my project. Just dab it on there, and then come back in. And you see that maybe you can't see the way the colors are changing on the tape. Some of that magenta's coming out, or that burgundy, whatever, the dark dull red. I'll come down here and make sure I get these ends. Now, all right, now see, we're dry already, just that quick. And I see that I want a little more color on some of these. So I'm going to come in here. Now remember, our color's already dry. Yeah, our tape is dry. I think I like that one the way it is. I may leave that one like that. I may need just a touch more color up here. So I'm going to come back in and use this one. Yeah, this is the one I'm using. And then just put it on the top, on the cotton ball. And then I can come back in here and look. This is after it was already dry. Add a touch color here, there. I'm going to add some dots. And see here I got too much alcohol. And it's sort of puddled, but that's okay. And then just come back in here. Give it a few little dabs. And in just a moment, that will be dry. And that's what we have. It doesn't look very dark on camera, and it's not really very dark. You know, it does have some attributes to it, but you're saying, but Shelby, I want it darker. I want dark. So let's come in here. Just to show you how easy it is to adjust these. I'm going to leave that one there on the end alone. Come back here again with the alcohol. Now, the tip on here is pretty well covered in ink. So, I think I may have a bit too much on. Just going to dop it there. And then come in here and smear around those colors. You don't have to do a lot. Just get them wet. Get them moving. You don't need a uniform color. Because when you look at the old ones, the old tape, it's not all the same color all over. I do this one this way just to break things up, make things more interesting. Come back in here, just a little dab here and there. Excuse me a minute. Had to move out of the way and more. It was under my desk. And I think she got tired of being under there. So, give it just a minute. Now the little pieces of tape on the ends here, they will hold your paper in place. And there we go. Just that easy. And, you know, this is dry in just moments. Look at that. It's, you know, because we're using alcohol. So I would suggest just setting it aside, you know, for a few more minutes. Let it completely dry. This one here I did last night. And it's easy peel off. And you can just, on the ends, excuse me, where it tore off from the tape dispenser, we know there are little ridges there, so you can easily pull it from there. Or if you don't have any, just take your scissors, make a little snip, and peel it off. So now I've got some that have that darker red, then the red with brown, and then going on to a lighter one. And now I have all these that are sort of mottled in color. So very easy, and look how quick it was. So put the lid back on my alcohol, that goes away, and then that's all I used today was a Q-tip. So I can put the alcohol away. So your alcohol, tape, your Q-tips, a few markers, and you've got it done. And if you want your tape colored, you could use colored markers. You could do them in shades of blues and greens, and you know, do the marks like I did, and then take your alcohol and go over it. So that it's easy to do, to make your own antique tape, or colored tape, or festive tape, or any colors you want to put on there for the tape for your journals. Now, why do we do this? Yes, I could have bought these. And I looked on Google and I found some that actually looked like the real tape. And it was Tim Holtz's brand. And that could range, no matter where you got it, anywhere from $8 to $15. That I had, the tape I had, the markers I had, the alcohol I had, everything I had. So making these didn't cost me anything. Plus, I was able to have fun and experiment. sometimes when we build our stash, we don't always have to purchase things. The best way is to make it. If you don't know what you're doing, I mean, there are times I have bought things just to see how they're made so I can make them myself. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there. So take the time and have some fun, play around, make you some easy tape, and explore the world of building our own stash. So if you enjoyed what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you are not a current subscriber, and the bell notification to be notified of upcoming videos. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our journaling days. We have our Victorian and our Dark Victorian journal. Saturdays, like today, is a free-for-all. It could be little hints and tips. It could be anything, really. It's just whatever's laying around. So until next time, bye guys.